What's good, world? It's your boy Twiz, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Twisdom. 5 minutes of tips and tricks to help grow your music brand. In today's episode, I kind of want to shed a little bit of light on a subject that I talked about this morning. I went to a networking event with some other music entrepreneurs, and they were kind of expressing the frustrations of still pursuing music, doing those right things, and still not getting enough traction in their music. In today's industry, music is a byproduct of the things that you want to do. Nobody's going to jam your music just because your music is just good. It's so much music that comes out at a super high-paced rate that you got to set yourself apart from everybody else who's dropping music. What makes you different? No, I don't want to hear that I make this kind of music, nobody's making this kind of music. It's not even about that. People want to jam music that they can relate to people. They want to jam music to where they can feel like they can connect with the artist. If you look at the top artists out there, they have millions of followers because they have reached a plateau where everybody wants to know what they got going on. And for the entrepreneur who's just trying to get in the music game or just trying to find their way, I want to let you know that it may not be music that allows you to get into the doors that you may need to. So what I mean by that is you might want to invest in getting a different skill. Try learning how to edit Photoshop. Try learning how to do videos. Take photos. You may find an event where you could provide some photography service for, because that can get you inside the venue. One, that builds a connection to where you can do things in that venue ultimately. And two, you're exposed to all the people who are there, pass out business cards, network. And on top of that, if there's any artists or maybe producers or anybody else in the music industry, you can network with them and get yourself out there amongst different people. Another thing that you need as an artist is your graphics. So if you focus on creating graphics that not only benefits yourself from you knowing how to do your graphics yourself, but you also get to collab and network with different artists who may need your services. One thing for me, not only do I produce music, I'm also an audio engineer. So when people need to record music, I know how to record myself professionally. I know I have to record somebody else professionally. And on top of that, sometimes you can meet different people just off that need. So you want to make sure that you have something else that will grab the audience attention to gravitate to you. Do you have a purpose or a cause of the reason why you're doing music? Why are you doing it? Don't do it just because it sounds good, because that only gets you but so far. Because then now you're going to be compared to this person, to that person. You sound like this person, you sound like that person. No, you want people to jam your music because it's for you. So if your purpose or your cause is something like, I know I met an artist that they rap about a lot of conscious things because they believe in trying to fight cancer. They lost somebody to cancer. I met another artist who lost their parents. They make their music because it reminds them of their parents. You got to have a purpose behind that, because how many other fans out there have lost somebody or can relate to something that you got going on, or even buy your merch because you stand for a certain cause or a certain purpose and things like that. Some people will support you just off of what you're doing. And then on top of that, you make music. A great example where merch actually brought artists out. If you remember Ayan Teo, the Rollies, they had the little mask with the face on it, with the graphics on there. Like you didn't see anybody like that. Not only did that look cool and it was different, if you watch anime, there's a lot of anime characters that have graphics on their masks. So now you're tapping into a different market of people who may like something totally different. And because they like their merch so much, they're like, well, who are these guys that are always wearing these masks in these videos? And it just so happens that they had music that you could jam to. And Rolly took off. And then they had like some other songs too that they had. But that was their niche. You heard about the merch before you heard about the artist. I didn't know who they was until I heard about the mask. There's a lot of artists out there that you may not hear of the music that they do, but maybe something that they do outside of that. And they're dancers too. So that adds a whole different aspect to what they bring to the industry. That's going to open up doors for you that you would normally not get into if you just focus on yourself as an artist. So again, your music should be an extension of what you do, because people got to have a reason to listen to you. All right, your music could be the most fire in the world, but without marketing, without doing some kind of niche to help you grow your brand, for people to decipher you from just the average person that's another singer or another rapper or another rock star or whatever, you have to separate yourself, man. So make sure that you find something else, learn something else, so that way you can separate yourself and open up doors that you may not could have gotten into if you only stuck into the music industry. All right, and that's been another episode of 5 Minutes of Twisdom. Hey, thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed to the channel. Please, 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 if you haven't already, what you waiting on? Come get these gems, baby. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for your boy. Share it to a person that may need to hear these gems. All right, it's another episode of 5 Minutes of Twisdom. It's your boy Twiz, and I'm out, certified.